Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Yes, I have made LR Galland, even though I said I wasn't going to because of content. Content at the moment for Grand Cross has been dry. I'm not getting Scardy, so at least gotta get content from somewhere. And of course I got more Shield Hero stuff coming, but I want to do Galland. And today's video is a how to build on Galland. Of course he has recently had his brand new LR variant, which I will say is probably my favourite LR outfit currently in the game. It looks absolutely insane and is an insane upgrade from this is his UR outfit. This is his LR outfit. It looks so sick. I just love it. It looks cool. But anyway, let's look at his stats. So CC is 68k. He does not have its own HP defense gear. This is Liz's perfect HP defense gear. And it's still 68k, so it's not too bad. He does actually have one of the lower CCs when it comes to LRs. I'm pretty sure just generally in the game, he has lower CC than LR Escanor, and he is around the 11th highest CC character in the game at the moment. The only LRs he has more CC than are Zeldris and Liz. Yes, he doesn't have Relic yet, so technically he could get Relic, and then get pushed up a little bit higher, because that's the only good thing, is they just don't have a Relic at the moment, but also kind of a bad thing. Onto his substats. Good pierce rate, good resistance. It's like standard crit chance for like a wannabe DPS nowadays. Good crit damage, once again, is pretty standard for nowadays wannabe DPSs. Melee, Vittoria, Glass all have quite high crit damage, crit chance. Crit resistance above 100% is quite good. Crit defense is about standard for nowadays. 120% is quite high, but it's still quite standard for the newer characters. Lifesteal, kind of mid, but that's just how it is. So onto his skills. So his first skill is Amplify and Deplete Old Gauge. It's kind of the crappy old Deplete Old Gauge, but they've also just copy and pasted LRZL's kit, sort of. LRZL had Spike, and they give him Spike and Deplete Old Gauge. They're giving him Amplify and Deplete Old Gauge. So it's 1, 1, and then 3. Multipliers, I think, have been maybe slightly, they've been slightly improved. You can tell by the very odd numbers. I'm pretty sure that's like an 18% increase, a 27% increase, and then I want to say that's about a 45% increase on the multiplier. The second skill is now a Spike and Bleed AoE. It was initially just a Bleed AoE, now it is Spike. The only problem is he doesn't have the highest crit chance, which means he may struggle to crit, which means he's going to struggle to deal damage, and it's Bleed, and Bleed isn't the best. It's not good debuff, and the multiplier is absolutely horrible. 84%, 126%, 209%. Bleed lasts for 2 turns for all of them, same amount, same effect, nothing changes. Onto his ultimate, which is now Sever, and it's basically just the normal ult, same multiplier, same buff, but they're just giving it Sever, which is okay, I guess, but the fact it's not got some sort of damage increase, and from what I've seen, I've seen people use him, and stuff like that, I see his ultimate damage, and it's like, that's an LR character. Like you're comparing. I know technically this is weird, right? But like LR Margaret, even LR Zell can hit like 2 million on his ultimate, right? Because he's got a half decent kit. This guy, 14k, take it or leave it. That's all you get. You're getting 14k damage, maybe 140k if you're playing in geared, but that's it. Horrible. Commandment petrifies heroes who use rank up or rank down skills. The only character that uses rank up skills currently in the meta is LR Gotha. Sorry, not LR Gotha. I wish it was LR Gotha. UR Gotha. And still, once again, like if this guy is the counter to UR Gotha, he's literally he's just going to become a link on Demon King Melee, because Demon King Melee can run commandments. If you're not running Gotha, you can then just stick this commandment on, and then boom, you can counter other Gothas technically. But at the moment, Sins aren't the best team. It's humans. Unknowns. Demons are still okay, but I would say demons are probably on the worst side. They're probably on the lower end of the spectrum now, in comparison to like goddesses are at the bottom, unfortunately, because like unknown vaporizes them. You've got like demons, which are still quite good, but you do need to heavily invest in them. You've got sins, high CC. You don't really have to invest in much. They already got quite high base CC. They got UR based characters. They got LRs. You're looking at high CC. You're going to be going first, lot of damage. You've got humans who once again. Sorry, you got unknowns who once again got a lot of collaboration characters. They got a lot of basic stat boost. They got a lot of tank. Galland isn't in the best place. Onto his passive now. The hero's defense related stats are increased by 20% for 3 turns at the start of the battle. That is not a buff. That's just an increase to his stats. So when the match starts, he doesn't immediately start with a buff, which would help because he has Amplify. No, it's just an immediate stat boost. The hero's attack-related stats are increased by 4% for 4 turns, up to 5 times whenever a demon ally uses a skill. So these are buffs, so you get 5 buffs, which is 20% attack-related stats, which is okay. It brings this crit chance to around 140%, which isn't too bad. Still not as good as like Vittoria or DK Melee, but it's still quite high, and that's still quite usable, to be honest. Okay, whenever a demon ally uses a skill, demon allies damage dealt increased by 50% if there is a petrified enemy. So that is not damage dealt. That is not a damage dealt increase to petrified enemies. That is a damage increase whenever an enemy is petrified. The petrification lasts for 2 turns. Of course, if you're versing a Sins team and they're using Gotha, they're probably also going to be using melee. So you've only got 1 turn to really deal damage, which is kind of stupid. And unfortunately, petrify. Most PvE content is immune to Petrify, if not actually all PvE content is immune to Petrify, so the only thing you can really use him for is currently PvE. PvP, sorry. Where, you know, he's not really meta. Maybe he'll be in the meta in the future, but at the moment, I don't really see him getting a spot. In addition, Galland coerces an enemy once at the start of the battle. The affected target cannot activate debuffs when using skills, may only target Galland, and Galland's damage taken from the target is decreased by 40%. That's literally Green Freya's passive, this bottom bit here. Apart from Green Freya targets the enemy with the highest CC, Galland just randomly targets someone. So he could just target, you know, if you're versing a suicide team, he can target Fraldrin, because Fraldrin, he's terrifying, right? Yeah, it's stupid. I think they should have made it so the coerce targeted a specific enemy, like highest CC, highest attack, highest HP, sort of like what Terry did, but Terry's one could change, which is actually insane. Now I think about it. Ultimate, once again, he's 6'6". He's a very old character. He came out in 2020, before the AOT collaboration back in 2020. So if you've been playing for a long time, you probably have him at least. And if you have him, you probably do have him 6'6" if you've been playing for a while. If you're a newer player, don't worry. The ultimate isn't even that good anyway, so don't worry about it. It's sort of like Glocks, but Glocks is used for Demonic Beast, so maybe there's a little bit more of a reason to get the ultimate. Onto equipment, he does have HP defense, Liz's HP defense gear, and currently I would just give him HP defense until he has a purpose. It's all I wanted with Glocks. I recommend it with Glocks, just give him HP defense gear for now, not UOD, just HP defense gear, and then if he has a purpose later on down the line, which he did, you know, then give him gear. And that's what I'm going to do with Galland. He doesn't have a relic yet, which means he could technically get a purpose. You know, maybe he gets a Demonic Beast Strike, which I completely and highly doubt that his relic will be something to do with Demonic Beasts, but it's a possibility. It's Netmarble we're talking about here. So I wouldn't just, you know, maybe getting him at LR for the sake of it. I got him LR because I just had too many coins. Like, I had 198, and I was like, I have to use them. If not, when Hirina comes out, I'm just going to hit max immediately, so I might as well just make it now, and at least make a few videos out of it. But I want to try him in PvP, I want to try him in Bird. I already done a proof of concept for floor 1 for Bird, so I can do Bird. Deer, maybe? I don't want to do dogs, because I care about my mental health a lot. I'm not doing dogs with Galland. And Nidhogg, no. New Demonic Beast, no. We'll be doing PvP though, and we will also try out Bird. And then after that, we'll then go back to a few other Shield Hero videos that I still have planned that I want to do. But I just thought I'd do a little bit of a Galland break in between. Closet-wise, so everything here is from events, literally all from Affinity. So as you can see here, I have maxed everything. I have everything. You know, I've got 5 weapons, got 5 headgears, got 5 outfits. It is possible to get all of them for free. You've got the final boss one, you've got another event one, you've then got the UR red one, UR blue one, and of course the current LR one. Weapons wise, you've got like a bunch of event ones, and then the standard one as well. Headgears, once again, you've got like event ones, standard, and then the I think this is the LR headgear. Once I take it off, once I give him this, he looks really stupid. Okay, but anyway, yeah, if you are gonna make him, just give him HP defense gear. And just let him be box CC for now. That's what mine is. He is currently box CC until he gets a relic and it's good and it's usable. He becomes usable again. Or he's just going to sit in my box as box CC because, you know, I do understand that maybe they can't make every LR like completely broken because then, you know, I guess LRs would be too broken, but I guess they also have to have a fighting chance, and I hope this Galland does have a fighting chance in PvP, and we'll find out when I test him. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.